the ATM business is, guys, like anything, it's super, super competitive. You know, anything that's passive income like this, it's going to be super competitive. So you got to really ask yourself, like, what is your competitive advantage? You know, are you a good salesperson? Are you a good technical person? Maybe you can, you know, work on the machines, install them. Are you a good networker? Are you a good, are you a politician? Or, you know, what separates you from the other ATM companies? Now,
Hey, Kevin, one thing to throw in, not to cut you off, but I want to throw it out there. Even if you are a great salesperson, that is your competitive advantage, you better have reliability as your next competitive advantage, because you can be the greatest salesperson on earth in any of these unattended businesses. I don't care if it's ATMs, credit cards, jukeboxes, any of the stuff that you and I have done. You can be great and you can go sign up all the accounts you want. But if you're not reliable and you don't keep those machines up and running, you're going to be out of there fast. So that's the other piece. Like, don't just be good at sales, but also be good at delivering and taking care of your fleet and doing what you say you're going to do. If you're not good at that, once again, go find another business. It's not the right fit. I mean, Kevin, I remember you had all those internet jukeboxes all over the city. And I already know if they called you at 2 a.m, you had to go deal with it.
Yeah, so you know that, and I think that's what people don't understand is that, you know, getting the machine in there is just half the battle. You know, keeping the ATM loaded, and then the thing is, guys, stuff is going to go wrong, and they're going to blame you. Meaning that I had a location on Bourbon Street, y'all. I was so excited, had an ATM location on Bourbon Street. Something happened with their cameras, and you know their internet or something was down, and he was blaming the ATM machine. And I'm like, you know, having to explain to him, like, man, this has nothing to do with the ATM machine. But they don't want to hear that. They just know that everything was working, and now you're in, and now something's broke, so you're the problem. So having a technical background, a networking kind of background, would definitely help. But do you think that's necessary, Richie, today to
No, I
have?
mean, you can learn all of it on YouTube for free. I mean, anything that you need to learn about this
Mhm.
business, you can learn on YouTube, or you can go join ATM Business Startups on Facebook and learn all of it. So no, you don't. I mean, fixing any of this stuff's not that hard. It's I mean, mostly changing out a part, and they don't even break that often. But yes, they do break. I mean, usually on an ATM, it's a bill jam. The bills get crumpled up, jammed up. You have to go unjam it. But maybe it's a card reader, maybe it's a keypad, maybe it's a screen. You just pop that part out and put the new one in. If you can use a screwdriver and move some wires around, and then you can do it. But yeah, I mean, you do get, especially I noticed like in the credit card side, if their internet goes out or something, they think it's your, that some, for some reason you caused it. I could tell you what we do on most of our devices, especially the ATMs, is we run them on cellular modems. That way, for one, they can't say we did anything to their internet or their network. And for two, when their internet goes down and they can't take credit cards, and now everybody can use the ATM to get cash, and we stay up and running. And I guess for three, like, people change their routers, they change their whole internet situation. Every time they do that, especially at scale, when you're running 1,000 ATMs, that would be happening almost every day. That somewhere in this country, somebody's changing something with their internet and their network, and now you have to send a technician out there to deal with it. So we much um, much rather use cellular. And it's not that, man, like, once again, when I started, cellular modems weren't even like a thing. They were just coming out like in those
Yep, I
first few
remember.
years, and they were expensive. And then they went down to like $20 a month, and people now think that's expensive. Now they're down to like $4 or $5 a month. So like, why not use it if you're going to have a much better connection and you're going to have a lot less issues? In my opinion, like, it's the way to go. I mean, we run even our massage chairs, our towers, our billboard, everything runs on cellular pretty much now. I mean, there's no reason not to.